Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm doing another TBR jar prompt picks my reads for the month. I'm gonna be doing the month of May. Again, can't believe it's already here, but at least it's getting warm out. I'm really excited about that. I live in Michigan, so it's very slowly getting a little bit warmer every day. So basically, if you haven't seen this before, I'm going to be picking prompts out of here, and based on those prompts, I'm going to be picking books to read for the month. So I'm going to pick my prompt first, look at my cart, see which book fits that prompt the best, and I'm gonna put it on my list for the month. I have added a few books on here. I guess I'll kind of point those out to you. I did add Wild Love by Elsie Silver. This is her new release. I also have Book Lovers back here, which I really need to read. Another one is Done and Dusted. I also have The Ballad of Never After, but this is the second book in a series, and I plan on reading Once Upon a Broken Heart, hopefully by the end of this month for a video. I also added Good Girl, Bad Blood. This is the second book after A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which I still have yet to read. A lot of them are books that I've added into series. Yeah, I also do have 3 other new reads, but I'm reading those for a video. Let's go ahead and get into it though. Okay, with that being said, I'm also going to point out before we start this that I already do have A Court of Leaves and Ruin on my TBR for May. This is the third book in the acotar series. I have 100 pages left in the second book of the series. A lot of people say that once you finish that, you want to go directly into this, so I guess we'll see how true that is and if I will actually be able to wait until May to read this. Yes, this is 100% on my radar. So with that being said, I'm only gonna pick 5 out of here because there's also Emily Henry's new book coming out and all of those other books that I talked about that I need to read. So I'm only gonna pick 5 this time. I think I did 6 last time, but I want to make sure that I'm not doing too much, putting too much on my plate and not getting overwhelmed. We'll go ahead and go into the jar. Again, I haven't added any new ones. I should have added some new ones before I did this, but I did not. So we're just gonna stick with the normal. So yeah, I'm gonna pick 5 out of here and we'll pick our books based off of what comes out. All right, let's go ahead and pick our first one. This says, ask a friend to pick. Okay. Alrighty, I am going to, who should I ask? Maybe I'll ask my boyfriend. I feel like he was just gonna pick a very random one. I literally just sent him a picture. I said, can you pick a book for me to read for a video? Just anything. He's literally probably just gonna pick the most random one. He actually might pick Scythe because that is a book we kind of bought together. While he's doing that, we can go ahead and move on to the other 4 prompts. A book with a different color spine. Okay, this is a fun one. Let me look at what I have here. This one for sure has a different color spine, so it's a blue cover and then the spine is orange, so that's an option. The Light We Lost is also an option, has a white cover with a blue spine. One True Loves, another one. So we have these 3 here. I feel like you guys already know what I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna go for Book Lovers by Emily Henry. Emily Henry is my favorite author, so I'm really surprised that I haven't read this yet. Honestly, I think it's just because of the like TBR jar videos that I haven't picked it up yet, because I've been trying to get through those books first, but now that we finally picked it, I'm really excited for this one. I've heard a lot of good things and I'm sure I'm gonna love it. I love all of her books. I don't even know what the premise of this is about. So this is book number 1 so far. I actually really do want to read The Light We Lost though. I've heard a lot of good things about that one too. Okay, prompt number 3. Also, I'm really sorry if the lighting is changing. The sun is just going crazy today. Okay, third one we got all the blue ones. Oh no. This one says, try to pick up again. Okay. I don't know if I've actually started any of these. I did start A Little Life, or attempted to. Okay, I actually think I'm gonna do... You guys, he picked Scythe. I literally knew it. Okay, anyways, I am gonna do Where the Crawdads Sing by Deia Owens. This is a book that I started probably 2 years ago, honestly, when I first started getting into reading. This is actually my mom's copy, but I've had it for so long and I need to give it back to her. So I think it's time that we pick up this one. I don't know the genre of this. I want to say it's like literary fiction, maybe romance. I honestly do not know. Let me actually look it up. This has a bunch of different genres. It says novel, mystery, historical fiction. The main one is murder mystery. Okay, it says romantic mystery / drama. I feel like that's a lot of different genres all in one. I did try to start reading this. I think I got like 3 pages in, literally barely even started it. But I'm actually really excited for this because so many of you guys have recommended it to me, and I've also heard a lot of great things. It became a movie. I haven't seen the movie yet, so hopefully after I read this I can actually watch the movie. Yay, I'm actually really excited to read this one. So my boyfriend did pick what I predicted. He did pick Scythe. Oh, I'm really not excited for this one. So this is Scythe by Shusterman. I believe this is like a dystopian, let me look up the genre for this one. Yeah, this is a dystopian science fiction. Have never read one of those books in my life. Actually, I've read The Giver. I feel like that's dystopian, but that was in middle school and I had to read that. I didn't have a choice. So this shall be interesting. It does have like an award on here, so it's gotta be good, right? I feel like I saw someone comment that it was not good. Yeah. Alrighty guys, we have 2 more left. Let's see, I'm kind of scared. A book that is hyped online. Okay, this is a fun one. Let's go through here. I feel like the Twisted series is definitely hyped. Icebreaker, A Little Life. The Naturals is really hyped. That could be a good one. Shatter Me obviously is very hyped. Obviously this one, but I'm not starting Throne of Glass yet. I feel like there's a lot of good options. I need another romance in here. I'm actually really interested to start the Natural series, but I already have a mystery and 2 fantasies, so I really want to throw in some romance in here. You guys, should I start Twisted Love? I think I'm gonna do this one. This is actually really surprising for me, but I'm gonna go into Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. This is one that I am very hesitant to start because I've heard it has a lot of spice. I think I've read 1 hockey romance in my whole reading career or time reading. So I feel like this will definitely be, everyone loves hockey romances. Like I feel like it's all the rage right now, but we'll see if the spice is too much for me. But I'm, again, really excited to get into this. I've had this on my shelf for a while. So we have 1 more. This is a big one. A book that's been on your TBR the longest. I feel like I get this one every time. Twisted Love is definitely one. One True Loves is definitely another one. Shatter Me has been on there for a long time. So is King of Wrath, actually. This is literally so hard. Okay, I might do Twisted Love. This is another series that I am very hesitant to start because, again, the spice level, I believe this is a dark romance, and I feel like dark romances always have a ton of spice in them. This is the final book I'm adding to my list this month. I just love these videos because every time I like have my final pile, I'm like, this is so unique. This is books that I would literally never reach for, and I just feel like that's why these videos are so fun and so entertaining, because it brings out the books that I've had on my shelf the longest out of the woodworks, and it finally pushes me to read them because I feel like there's new books always coming out. I'm always like wanting to start these new books, but I have so many that I've bought that I've needed to get off of my shelf for so long. So that's why I just love doing these videos. I will continue to do them every month because you guys love them. I love them. They're so fun. Yay. Let's go ahead and go over my list here. Again, the first book is A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J. Maas. This book is 100 pages longer than A Court of Mist and Fury, and that one has taken me like 2 weeks to read. So I really hope this does not take, I don't know. Hopefully now that we're into book 3, I can continue to keep up with the pace and read it a lot faster. I don't know why, I just feel like Akamov, until we got to like 50%, I was reading it very, very slowly. So hopefully that's not the case with this one, but again, I'm sorry for the lighting. I don't know what's going on outside. And then next we have Book Lovers by Emily Henry. I just know I'm gonna love this, and her new book is coming out in literally 2 days. Like, what more could I ask for besides 2 new Emily Henry books? Like, for real. This sounds like it's about 2 huge book lovers. Okay, so Nora is a literary agent, and then Charlie is an editor, I believe. Obviously it's a romance book, so can't wait to get into that one. Up next we have Where the Crawdads Sing by Deia Owens. I'm gonna read the back to you guys because I'm not very good at explaining something if it's not a romance. So this sounds like it's a mystery thriller. It says, for years, rumors of the Marsh Girl have haunted Barkley Cove, a quiet town on the North Carolina coast. So in late 1969, when handsome Chase Andrews is found dead, the locals immediately suspect Kaya Clark, the so-called Marsh Girl. But Kaya is not what they say. Sensitive and intelligent, she has survived for years alone in the marsh that she calls home, finding friends in the gulls and lessons in the sand. Then the time comes when she yearns to be touched and loved. When two young men from town become intrigued by her wild beauty, Kaya opens herself up to a new life until the unthinkable happens. That sounds very, very interesting. Then we have the one that my boyfriend picked, which is Scythe. Again, this is a dystopian science fiction book. It sounds like they're living in like the perfect world. It says, a world with no hunger, no disease, no war, no misery. Humanity has conquered all those things and has even conquered death. Now scythes are the only ones who can end life, and they are commanded to do so in order to keep the size of the population under control. Citra and Rowan are chosen to apprentice to a scythe, a role that neither wants. These teens must master the art of taking life, knowing that the consequence of failure can mean losing their own. They learn living in a perfect world comes only with a heavy price. So that is the premise of this one. I really hope this is like easy for me to read and not too difficult to understand. We'll see. The next two we have are Icebreaker. I believe this is between a hockey player and a figure skater. I think it's where they have to share the court together, so I think it's like forced proximity. I feel like I will still enjoy this a lot. Obviously, I love romance books, so I don't think that the spice will deter me too much from it, but if it is like a huge part to the book, then maybe I won't love it. But I'm trying to go in with like a good mindset, just not let that make or break my opinion on this, you know? The last one that I have is Twisted Love. This is by Anna Hong. This is the first book in the Twisted series. There are 4 books total, so starting a new series again. We love that. I feel like this will be really quick to read. I believe my cousin just read this and I think that she really liked it, so I think this is also on Kindle Unlimited, which will make it really easy and quick for me to read. I always love reading on my Kindle. I feel like it just makes things go much faster. I think this is a dark romance. I'm not exactly sure the plot. There's 2 different sections. I'm gonna read the first sentence of each one. Alex Volkov is a devil blessed with the face of an angel and cursed with a past he can't escape. Ava Chen is a free spirit trapped by nightmares of a childhood she can't remember. That sounds so interesting. Alrighty, those are all of my books for the month of May on my TBR. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I always love doing these. It makes me reach for new books that I would not necessarily grab for. If you've read any of these, let me know your thoughts and opinions on how you felt about them, your ratings. I'd love to know all of that. I think that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.